Hey everybody, I'm Philip.
And I'm Justin.
And together, we are Pajamas. And before your birthday weekend ends, weekend ends, I have one more video to show you.
And what would that be?
It is a bonusy episode of Doctor Who after the Christmas one, which we watched yesterday, but before season 6 starts. So it's like a little so better to watch it now while it's actually part of the timeline than the ones we watched meanwhile in the TARDIS, which we watched after, which would have been beneficial to have at the time. Also, I don't know if you can hear them or not. The birds are singing for you.
Yes, and they sing beautifully.
They're singing happy birthday, Justin. You sexy creature, you.
Yes.
So are you ready to see what this is all about? Alrighty, without further ado, let's get into it.
Listen, can we talk?
Rory!
No.
Just entering conceptual space. Imagine a banana or anything curved. Actually, no, because it's not curved or like a banana.
There was an unexpected house.
Oh, he's jealous because I passed my test first time.
You cheated. You wore a skirt. You ever seen Amy drive, Doctor?
No!
Neither did her driving examiner.
Actually, it was this one. It was my fault.
Of course it wasn't your fault.
Because it was my skirt and my husband and your glass floor.
Oh, Rory!
Sorry.
Why is it his fault?
Should be fine. Should have locked on. The inside of the TARDIS is now joined to the outside of the TARDIS, worse than a time loop of space flu. I think.
I'm just remembering what I heard myself saying when I was standing where you are now and repeating it. I'm just repeating this too.
Box, we need to maintain the timeline.
As soon as she slapped Rory. Okay.
No. Why do I get slapped?
We'll end up with 2 Amy Ponds forever, and then what would you do? Okay, you into the police box now.
Why is that an insult?
Yeah, go!
Do I really look like that? Yeah. Yeah, you do. I'd give you a driving license. I bet you would.
Peace sake.
Pond flirting with herself, true love at last. Oh, sorry, Rory.
How are you? I'm you, from your future.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
Well, the exterior shell of the TARDIS has drifted
Are the
forward some
credits
time.
repeating?
If-
Or is it
I
just
don't
happenstance?
understand.
We'll end up with 2 Amy Ponds forever, and then what would you do?
Is that it? Are you okay now?
No, we're still trapped.
Oh,
Do I have to remember all of that? Yeah, it just sort of happens.
Hi.
Hey! It's the only way to reset the TARDIS, but unless I find exactly the right lever to control the implosion, we're all gonna die. But I'm about to find out. The Wibbly lever! The Wibbly lever! Thank you! In case Pond put some trousers on.
yes. In case you didn't know, Amy is sexy. Fuck's sake.
Well,
She's a lady.
a petite young lady that can still fit into the skirt that she wore when she took her driving test.
Yeah. This would have made a fun full episode, I thought. This is a
Yes.
neat idea. I wish they would have made it an actual full-length thing.
Yes, as I was watching it, I was hoping that it would actually be stretched out longer somehow,
Yeah.
instead of being a short.
There was a lot of potential here. Like, they rushed through it because it was a little short thing, but yeah, they could have stretched it out, like you said. Wish they had. It should not have been called Space and Time. It should have been called Amy's Skirt. And before you start giving me crap, how would you feel if Amy were wearing the trousers and Rory was wearing the skirt? And then she was distracted because Rory was wearing a skirt. You'd be like, gosh, that's ridiculous. Blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. But no, it was interesting and a really cool concept.
Yes, I hope that maybe there will be some sort of episode like this. Maybe it gained so much popularity that it inspired the writers to somehow duplicate this while not necessarily repeating it, but having the idea be in an actual future episode.
It just feels like it was cool that it happened, but it just feels like such a kind of a waste that the TARDIS inside of the TARDIS was just on this and not like a 45-minute episode. Man.
It is something that actually I had never thought about. It can go anywhere at any time.
Yeah.
So could it go inside of itself? It would seem as if theoretically it could.
Yeah, I like this. Just on idea alone, if this had been included in a season, it may very well have made Metal Ceremony in the tops, because I'm all about a cool concept that's executed well. From Metal Ceremony just this past season, mine was the Dreamlord episode, Amy's Choice, because it was like a cool idea executed so well. This would have been up there.
Yes, it was very much like the Big Bang of people going back and forth in time.
Yeah. So really cool, but man, this is bittersweet. Like this idea deserved. I know I'm beating the dead horse now, but it really did. It deserved its own episode, I thought.
I agree.
Yeah. Are you gonna go to the notes?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Philip's notes.
My first note. Amy's skirt. If you read the comments on YouTube about this one, guess what 99% of them are about? I'm not trying to say like she's not allowed to look sexy or it's just it's amusing. I'm being more like sarcastic. Like, okay. Like, I just shudder to think what would these moments have been like with Tennant? Like, and then we find out that he dropped the coupling or whatever. He's like, "What did I tell you about doing that?" And Doctor's like, "Oh, Rory." And Amy was like, "It was this skirt, my husband, and your glass floor." Let's role reverse. Let's have Rory up there, Amy down there, give him the skirt, give her the trousers, let him walk around.
It actually could work.
Yeah.
Or the same thing could happen. No, she seems to be the sort of person that would not be so easily distracted. Never mind.
But it'd be a fun little experiment. I guess like when I joke about Amy's skirt, it's just the idea that like women are always the sexy ones, but men are always the plain ones. Like Rory's kind of plain. It'd be cool if it was reversed, where Amy was the plain one and Rory was the sexy one for an episode. That'd be fun. Like mess with gender norms and like I know I say this a lot, but it really is ingrained in culture, the heteronormative storytelling aspects and sometimes crutches that shows, not just this one, but shows, well, not of course not just this one, it's like 99% of everything. In movies and books and storytelling and TV shows and everything. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's cool to think about other avenues of, and I'm not saying be inclusive for inclusive sake or, all that whole like woke stuff. I'm just saying it's cool to think about the alternative way of things. So am I being serious? Yeah, it would be cool to see this episode, like an idea like this, but role reversed. Gender role reversed with Amy and Rory. I'd watch it. And then we see the TARDIS and the TARDIS. We're both like, whoa.
Yes.
And they're stuck in a time and space loop. And then Amy walks through the main doors and we're like, what is going on? This is so weird. And then she's like, you'll go into the TARDIS right after you slap Rory. And it's like, no, why'd you slap me? And wouldn't that be an interesting role reversal also? If the gender role reversal, if Rory was the one that slapped her? No, because no one should slap anyone, no matter what your gender is. Get preachy now, aren't I? Yeah. Well, then the Doctor's kind of like, well, do we need two Amy's? And Rory's like, well, I wouldn't complain. And she slaps him because, like we said. And then she's talking to herself and she's like, do we really look like that? Yes, we do. I'd give you a driving license. I'm like, oh, come on.
They're beginning to sound like me.
Actually, yeah. Now that I think of it, I guess you're Amy and I'm Rory. And the doctor says, this is how it all ends. Pond flirting with herself. True love at last. And yeah. 100% you.
Well, think of the possibilities.
I wouldn't slap you if you said it.
Exactly, because you see all of the great potential.
Moving on. And he's like, I don't know which lever to pull. And then the doctor comes through. It's the wibbly lever. The wibbly lever. So I thought it was cool. It's just like, it was really cool, like how they did that. And this is a short episode, so that's all for my notes. Quite a few notes actually for an 8-minute long thing, but everything else are for my patrons over on Patreon. This was really neat. I'm glad it was recommended to us. This is why I like when we know about, like, we can't watch every bonus thing ever. Some stuff, like, if it enhances the plot or bridges episodes like the ones that we should have watched, Meanwhile in the TARDIS, 1 and 2, yes, actually, we'll absolutely want to watch them. Yeah, this is a blast. Only complaint, Dead Horse, which was longer.
Yes. I do commend Amy for having a very good memory of being able to recite all of that while at the same time not knowing what she's talking about.
Yeah. I don't think I would be able to do it.
I would have wanted to have written it down on a note card and then simply take that note card and recite it.
Yeah. Or how Rory kept like saying the same like things, but in the Rory way that he talks.
Yes.
Which is, yeah, I liked it. Is there anything else you'd like to add about this episode?
No.
Alrighty. Let's gonna wrap this one up. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this one. And we'll see how many comments talk about Amy's skirt. We'll compare them to the comments of this episode. And we'll do no, we won't. I'm not gonna do that. But so as always, I don't have a fancy outro. So simply say thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then.